Hello and welcome to my first Let's Play. I want to start by saying that all the titles here are subject to be a Let's Play in the future. Except for Roblox, I think. Anyway, let's get into this. I already have a new slot cleared. Our difficulty will be normal. We will not be playing survival mode. Looks good. You have the option to choose what gender your character is. It doesn't have an impact on the game, it's just personal preference. I think male looks cooler in my opinion. The protagonist's name is Morgan Yu. That's what the MU stands for at the bottom. I will be skipping all of the loading screens because they're usually about 40 seconds to 2 minutes on average. They can be pretty long. Might have an issue with audio playback, so I'm going to turn down the volume of the mic. That should fix it if there is an issue. But I don't want to be too quiet, so I'll turn this up a little bit more.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Hey, Morgan, wake up. You're burning daylight. You sent the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon. Oh, listen, really great you decided to come on board. We're gonna shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
What we're going to start out with doing is we're going to take all of the food. Hold up. Let me check the audio. Okay, everything's good. Anything craftable, anything you can break down later on into materials is very useful for bullets and medicine. All of that you'll need. There's nothing in the bathroom. Everything. This is opt. You want to read it because it's part of the story. Congrats and welcome. Hello, Morgan. So glad to hear you'll be coming aboard soon. Your first official workday is Monday, March 5th. First, we have a series of exercises with all. Have a good flight, and I will see you soon. Talos 1 Research Facility, Human Resources. Delivery. Hey, I sent a package with everything you'll need for your first day. Uniform, transcribe, and a neuromod. Install a neuromod right away, as we'll be running some tests first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions, I'll be in touch. Alex. So this is delivered by our brother in the game, Alex. As you can see, we both have the last name. This one's also by Alex. Ready? Hey, I just got off the phone with Mom and Dad. They won't be there when the shuttle departs. They're in New York. Company stuff. But they'll send their best. I think Mom's a little disturbed that both her children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. She said you'd better behave and do everything your big brother says. Okay? Actually, she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave and do what you tell me. So there you go. That's Mom. Anyway, everyone's excited about your ideas up there, so get ready. I'll probably call you in the morning to make sure you're up. See you very, very soon, Morgan. So that's everything our personal computer says. That's our emails. Right now we're waking up because we're going to go to the moon. Well, more accurately, a space station that orbits the moon. Our door outside is jammed, preventing us from going outside. But look at the view. That's what I love about this game. This game is really visually stunning. Anyway, I will not be talking over cutscenes and character dialogue. Also, the environment's highly interactable. Sorry for getting distracted, this is just really cool. Okay, first day on the job, get to the helicopter.
Morning, Mr. Yu.
Good morning. Basic controls, sprint, there's your stamina bar, jump, crouch. There's a sneak mechanic in this game, we'll go over that more in depth later. We need to go to the roof, that's where the helicopter is. Oh, that was fast. You can actually kill yourself by jumping up on those helicopter blades, if you didn't know already.
Mr. Yu, please make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. TranStar facility is just a short hop. 78 degrees, clear skies all the way.
Sorry about any potential problems that I'll have with this mic. I'll be upgrading to a new mic tomorrow.
That's a nice view on the bay there.
Might have to scrap this recording entirely if it doesn't go satisfactory. About audio playback is you don't really know if you're having audio playback issues unless you look at the recording. So I could be recording for an hour and then find out in editing that I had a little bit of an issue and then have to scrap it entirely.
Here we are, Mr. Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Okay, this is our elevator.
Welcome, Morgan Yu. You have a 9 a.m. appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
Morgan, finally.
Oh,
Hey, you don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red? I know the test might seem a little Unconventional, but it's a you family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in orbit next week. I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your brother in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
Right over there is a med kit.
Dr.
You
Yu.
can't get that yet.
If you'll make your way into room A.
Okay, as you say. This is more of the tutorial phase.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic.
My God, his forehead is huge.
Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut. Okay? Wonderful. Press the red button when you're ready.
This is your introduction to picking up and throwing objects.
Wonderful. You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B then.
Yeah, if you look down, you can see your legs, which is cool. Not many games do that.
Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over. No, I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start. Look.
Is he? He's hiding behind the chair.
Any synaptic register at all? No?
Can't really throw it very hard, it's heavy.
Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan.
This
Head into
game
room
obeys
C.
physics.
You're doing marvelous.
So yes, you can hide behind objects.
All right. Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it. Press the red button when you're ready. I'm sorry, can someone
It's an
please
operator.
explain to me what's happening?
Operator drone
Simmons?
flying around right back
I
there.
installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D. Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please.
What if I don't want to?
Wonderful job. Take a look at the screen in front of you.
God, I'm back in school
I'm going to show
again.
you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you.
I didn't study.
Press start on the screen when you're ready.
You're planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar you know you love, or try something new. I prefer familiar.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
You've been sentenced to death for your actions. How does this make you feel? I don't know. Calm?
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
Probably deserve it. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people who are tied to the track. You can cause the train to switch tracks, but there's one person tied to the second track. Oh. Yeah, this is a good introduction to what this game is. This game is, it's mind-boggling, to say the least. It's all mind games. We'll switch tracks, because I think that's the moral thing to do.
Next.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him into the track would stop the train. Push the fat man.
Almost done.
A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people, again tied to the track. You could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but you would die. Let's push the fat man again, because I'm evil.
You know what? I'd probably do the same thing.
See, he gets it.
Well done. Well done.
The more people that die, the
We're
better.
nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it. In a moment, I'm going to ask you what... Is my coffee? It's empty.
Alex,
Simmons, what's going on?
we have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Tutorial's over. Big boy pants on. Some objects you interact with are destructible, such as this mug. Get out of here. Is the fridge empty? Oh, it's not. Ooh. A lot of food. I want all of it. Yes.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
That's not gonna work.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
We have our first enemy. This is called a mimic. As you've already seen. They're generally really weak and you can kill them with just about anything, but they will gang up on you. And attack you when you're not suspecting it. It doesn't take a whole lot to kill them. As you can see, I just got fatigued. Once your stamina bar depletes, your attacks get slow, and you also cannot run. Your melee attacks will also get significantly weaker. As you can see, this was all an illusion. I don't think you can unlock this safe until later in the game. The interesting about safes in this game, you can't just look up the code, because the codes are randomized every playthrough. But the locations of the passwords are always in the same place, so you can look up the location for the password in this safe. It's been a long time since I played, so I don't remember. I think this is a hint, though. I've never been able to decipher that. It's pretty impossible. Alright, yeah, introduction to the wrench. This is your only melee weapon in the game. You only get one melee weapon. It's the wrench. You can craft more wrenches and find more wrenches if you get rid of it, but you only have the wrench as an option throughout the whole game for melee. You can do quick strikes like this, which consume less stamina and are faster but weaker, or you could hold down the attack button to do a hit that costs more stamina and does more damage. If you're gonna get a surprise hit on something, I would do the charge. The heavy attack, I should call it. Spare parts, let's go. Now we can get this med kit. This mimic right there. Yeah, mimics have the ability to transform into objects.
Tactic ectoplasmus. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Yes, exactly. Be careful what you pick up. They could be hiding in plain sight. And then we'll get the ambush on you. They're more of like a jump scare. They're not really a big threat. They're just there to kind of scare you and make you paranoid. But if there are a lot of them, they can certainly be a threat. Also, this water cooler isn't working. I never knew this. You can't just walk straight through glass. You have to break it first, then you can walk through. The operator we saw before is destroyed. We cannot take the spare parts because we don't have the skill required for that. But I'll be taking the Sci-Hypo. Hypo means low. So that would mean to restore Psi. Psi is like sort of your mana in this game. We'll cover that more in depth later. As you can see, we lack all the skills necessary to do all this stuff since we're starting the game.
Simmons, what's going on?
We have a problem.
What about Morgan?
He's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Got it.
So look at the bottom left. We just got a flashlight earlier. The flashlight is a really pretty good flashlight, as you can see. But what's cool about it is the battery recharges over time, and pretty quickly at that too. So you can really just have your flashlight on pretty much all the time if you want. But for atmospheric purposes, I won't. We cannot pick up these mimic tumors yet. Every time I kill a mimic, I'll have to come back here at some point in the future, whether it's off camera or through time lapse, because I want to pick up all these mimic tumors. You'll know why later. Oh, you might be annoyed if I say that. All the resources that you get from these mimics, all the mimic flesh, you use that to create skill points. You can reset the simulation if you want to. It's pretty cool. See, you can get wrenches pretty much everywhere. I would take it. You can make bullets out of it. What's down here? Oh. This is where we just were. That's cool. I don't think I ever took the time to look down.
Stop the mimics from multiplying since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
Okay. We're gonna get this med kit, and as you can see, that's our explanation for why there's so many mimics. Mimics multiply when they kill a human. So, as you can imagine, with like hundreds of people on the space station, there's gonna be a lot of mimics. Okay. This whole room is now infested with mimics. No, I want to read it. Urgent. I think Bellamy is taking data related to mimicry and remote manipulation out of the research department. Get to the trauma center and grab the key card to his cabin off of his body. I'm sorry to be morbid, but Alex will lose his shit if someone else finds that data. Well, great. Now I'm demonetized. Thanks. It's not like I'm making revenue off this anyway. Well, we went, what, like 20 minutes until the first curse word? Play your way. Yes, Prey is like Prey is sort of, I would describe it as sort of a mixture between Deadspace and Bioshock. There's two ways to get through this. You can either get the key card to that door, which is in this room, or you can go through the vents. I'm going to loot the room first and kill the mimics. The room is intentionally designed by the developers to look like it was a mess, to make it really hard to find these mimics. But if you listen closely, mimics make a noise that will lead you to them. Oops, wrong button. Okay, we didn't take any damage. Good. Here's the key card. You cannot unlock this door from the other side, as I found out last recording. So if you want to get the key card, get it now. Since I will be backtracking through here, that would be a little bit of a convenience to have. Oh yes, this is a introduction to error computers. You cannot find a password to these. There are no passwords to these. The only way through them is through this button right here. This requires hacking. The number on the lock represents the different levels of hacking. It's pretty easy. So I could come back here after I get hacking. I will be coming back here anyway, but I don't know if I'll remember to do that. There is an achievement for reading all of the computers on the space station, though. And I have not got that achievement. I think we have everything. So I'm going to unlock the door from right here. I'm also going to kill this mimic that I missed. This water cooler works.
That was a phantom. Type in Anthrophantasmus. Keep moving.
There's a phantom right there. It triggers when you open this door, come out that vent. Where did that mimic go? I'm concerned about that. I don't want to lose any mimics. Come on. It's not hiding over here. Where did it go? Oh, come on. Oh man, I bet it ran outside. Anyway, I will show you the route right here through the vents. I can stay on it. There's more loot in here. This is an explosive canister. Don't hit it. For obvious reasons. Ooh, spooky. An apple? Yes, please. You can't go in here yet. Okay, this is a control panel. These usually power whatever is nearby. For example, this is actually an elevator. You can't go in this one, it'll push you back out because this is where you come down from. Come here. Squish you like the bug you are. You enter from here and it elevates you up. From up top, you go through, you go into this and it pushes you down. We don't have repair. You would need spare parts to repair this, but we don't have the skill. The medkit's taken. Alright, this is our second piece of equipment we get. The glue cannon, which is on the cover art. There it goes. Okay. TranStar glue cannon disables and or immobilizes targets without harming them. Can distinguish flames and temporarily stop electric arcs. When hardened, glue can also be used as a climbable platform. So this is one of the coolest things in this game. Watch this. Break that. And you can climb on this and scale your environment. It breaks with one swing. And the glue also stays there for forever until you break it. a body right here. We want to loot it. Get more glue.
Morgan, there, in the foyer. Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a fake, but I swapped in a real one for you. The neuromods are critical. You won't survive without using them to install new aptitudes. I've already updated your transcribe with the list you requested. Take a look.
Yes, this is our introduction to neuromods. These are your skill points. You don't get skill points from leveling up. You get them from crafting. Usually you can craft neuromods from the flesh of dead Typhon, the monsters on the space station. So you want to run. Come on, man. What? They're moving around in there. We're fatigued. Apparently I hate mugs. This poor guy. I hear another one. I hear another mimic. Nice, let's go. I made a mess. Let's clean this up. Water coolers, sinks, all that, they restore 1 HP. Look how long it takes to refill. It's not worth it.
Improvisation has always been your strength. You'd be dead if it wasn't. Now, let's get you to the main lobby.